It's January. You're sitting at home, all cozy with your wine and truffles. And then you remember, shit, I'm meant to be trekking in Nepal in a few months. And you think to yourself, how fit do you actually need to be to go trekking? Lucky for you, we've already been in this scenario. Kind of. Back in November, after traveling in Nepal for nearly 2 months and being asked every day, A, if we'd been trekking yet, or B, are we going trekking? We finally broke down and asked the internet a question we had no business asking. The basic Langtang trek is a 60-kilometer round-trip hike. It takes you through 2,370 meters of elevation gain, and on average is completed by most people in 5 to 7 days. I bet we could do it in 10, we exclaimed. So we hopped on a bus and arrived at the trailhead, questionably fit, mentally prepared for a struggle, and, despite what it said online, without a guide. Or did we?
You want to come on a hike? You can come with us. Let's go. Alright, got a guide.
Perfect. This is it, the first official steps on the Langtang trek. I think every Nepali trek starts on one of these bridges, or at least that's what it looks like in movies and documentaries. This is so cool! I feel like we're finally in Nepal. We decided to put a bit of a lofty goal of going 10 kilometers to the hamlet of Rimche.
And 10 kilometers may not seem like much, but we also have to go 1 kilometer up. I don't think either of us have ever done it with substantial weight attached to our backs, so it will be a bit of a challenge. And for reference, our fitness level is like we go for walks sometimes.
Quick little pop quiz for you. You're high up in elevation, near the Himalayas. What type of foliage would you expect to see? If you guessed cactus, you would be correct.
But you didn't. I don't know, maybe you did. Look at this.
Pretty steep.
We've just spotted some cows, and in my head, cows are just like big dogs who also want pets, so that's it. Oh, that's nice. What happened?
You know when you're walking and sometimes you feel like the ligament is snapping?
No.
I think I should sit down for a minute maybe.
Yeah. All right, we're hardly 2 kilometers in and already having a struggle.
That is such a time for that to happen. It's really uncomfortable and like burning. It's like your tendons on fire. But I'm sure it'll be fine. What's cracking?
My knee hurts, and it's upsetting because this injury happened a long time ago and I thought it was fine. It's already acting out, which is not cool.
3 kilometers in and we've already got foot pain and knee pain. Not a good sign for a 60-kilometer hike, but we push on.
Terry Fox wouldn't give up.
No, Terry, we're doing this for you, kinda. Mostly for ourselves.
I had a bit of a stink going already.
We just finished lunch, and I think up until now, what we've been tackling has been child's play. I think we're about to gain almost all 1,000 meters of elevation right now. This is our first real moment of being up, not just along the river.
I get why they call it a valley too, because it's like,
Yeah.
it's like this. Yeah, that's what it's like.
Yeah. It is 12:37. The sun starts to set around 5 here. Fuck. So that means we need to get to Rimche in like 4 hours. We have 6 kilometers to go. So let's get cracking. We seem to be the only people going this direction right now.
I noticed that.
Maybe not as many people started today.
No, I think they're just there already.
You know what? Whatever. We've really enjoyed all the scenery today. So Evan, where are we?
Bamboo.
Already?
Yeah, you looked at the map and it looked like it was straight uphill. It must have just been like zoomed in so it looked more intense. Intense? Yeah, no, we were bamboozled. We're already here.
Thoughts on the first day of the trek?
Pretty immediately, I was very stoked on just being in nature. I don't think we really filmed them, but there was a lot of people on the trail. Mostly local people, I think, and they were all very friendly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say anything about my knee because I already complained about it enough, I think. I was pretty mentally challenged today. What? Anyways, doesn't matter what you want to call it. I think I persevered a lot today. It's hard to get it across how much of a struggle it was. It was painful, and then like just mentally I was just annoyed more than anything. Yeah, I'm stoked to stay in a place that has this much character.
There is no electricity. It's not a given up in these parts. Neither is Wi-Fi or any of that kind of stuff. So I guess for now, we'll just have dinner, maybe a chai, watch the sunset, and bundle up in our nice warm jackets. See you in the morning. You said this is called chana masala?
I think so.
Yeah, it's like some type of bean, potatoes, and a really beautiful, slightly spicy kind of juice around it. And then we have a hard-boiled egg and our favorite Tibetan bread. How cold do you think it got last night?
I'm going to say it didn't get colder than 5 degrees. I fell asleep with my feet outside of the covers for hours, and they were not cold. Something that you need to think about on a trek where it gets that cold. If you have a phone outside the bed or something, it's just going to be a brick when you wake up because cold. I think magnets has something to do with it too. But
Let's get a good look at you.
Picked up this jacket from Dolpo for 40 quid.
No.
40 Canadian Robert De Niro's.
Okay. Move those legs.
Pretty nutty. It's no wonder we can't get anywhere in a reasonable amount of time. We've got dense jungle this way. We got fall colors, absolutely cascading river. Yeah, it's too much.
Don't we just look like actual trekkers today in our jackets?
That's what trekkers do. That's their symbol. Trek on, dudes.
So I didn't have to go to the bathroom when we left our tea house. Once we get on the trail, of course, the movement activates something. And Evan was like, okay, just run ahead. I assumed that he would keep watch, but we didn't really figure that out. And I hate going into dense jungle anyway, and to be anxious and having to go to the bathroom. It took me a little bit longer, and I finally got up the courage, pulled down my pants. Immediately, 2 heads pop out. And I'm like, what the fuck? I just have to wait another kilometer or two before there's a bathroom.
I feel really bad about that whole scenario. I didn't know you were planning on dropping trowel on the side of the trail.
It's okay.
What was I supposed to say? Don't stop, fuck off, my girlfriend's shitting.
Well, we rehearsed that yesterday, so I thought that's what we were gonna say.
I was joking, I thought you knew that.
This part is fucking hard. I feel like we take 10 steps up, stop, breathe, take another 10 steps, rinse and repeat. And people always say with these kinds of things, oh, you just need to get in the right mindset. Well, that's hard. People don't acknowledge that enough. It is hard to get in the mindset and to stay there of like, I can do this. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. Right now, if I'm being honest, I don't know if I can do this. I'm trying to see it from here.
Just keep my eye out for fallen rocks.
Thank you. Yeah, you go first for sure. Donkeys just shit on the path. Maybe I should too.
A few moments.
Sunshine!
Our goal for the day quickly dwindled. We've hardly gone 2 kilometers and we've been on the trail for probably 4 hours. It quickly changed from let's get to Rimche so I can go to the bathroom to let's get to Rimche so we can just rest for the afternoon. Hopefully we have more energy tomorrow and can do a bigger day.
Little bugs flying in my face and it's really irritating. I must stink.
Worse than the horse shit?
Apparently, yeah. I really do feel like I've persevered through the knee pain and I don't know what's happened. It still doesn't feel great, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna give out on me every step. It's a lot less of a problem for me now. The bigger problem is just that I'm getting out of breath every 20 steps.
Oh. It just opens right up. Rimche is where we were trying to get to yesterday.
Oh, we're fucking dreaming.
Okay. Hello. Come on in. Sorry, that was really cheesy. We have 2 beds that we're gonna put together, and might I say, they're quite comfortable. This is like a stone wall, and then they put some board over top of that, and then we have a nice sheet. When you come in here, you're like, oh, this is a pretty basic place, but when you've done that trek, even just to this point, every single thing that you look at, you realize had to be brought here. Either a person or a mule had to carry everything up here. Even just something as simple as this handle or this comforter. You just see everything and you feel an immense appreciation.
Okay, day 3. It's a brisk one this morning. I don't know about Ashley, but I am feeling the best I've felt so far. Knee feels good. I don't feel tired.
How far is our journey today?
It's 8.7 kilometers. It's a big deal for us.
Okay, so we really need to put away the camera and start walking.
It's like 800 meters up, so.
Okay, we can do it.
No! Just kidding, you didn't think I'd actually do that.
Pick up your trash.
Blinding!
What?
It's blinding, not deafening. Oh, look at that. I just never imagined that I would get to see the Himalayas from this close up.
You're committing to saying it like that forever now?
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Okay. something like this, it's really important to have something that keeps you going. What do you think is keeping you moving when it's hard?
Maybe it's just like fear of failure. I don't want to not be able to do it. I know that my body and my brain are a lot more capable than I think they are. I think a lot of time the only way you can know that is by trying.
I have given up on a lot of things in my life. The only way that you're gonna see what's up there is if you actually go through the whole hike. I want to see what's up there. Also, our friends are already up there. That's also a huge reason why I'm continuing. If anyone watched this and was somehow inspired to maybe try something that they thought they weren't capable of doing, I'd be pretty freaking stoked. So let us know if you do.
I was going to go get water, and then I noticed there's a whole bunch of monkeys. I think these are the ones they call langurs. They were so close. Oh, there's some down here even too.
Blessings.
One of the most exciting things just happened, something that I have been looking forward to this whole time, and I actually didn't know if it was going to happen. New wildlife discovered. We just ran into yaks. There's yaks. Should I pet one?
Those horns will pierce your lungs. Waterfall. Waterfall. Waterfall.
I don't think I've ever been this desensitized to waterfalls.
Gosh, and the clouds are just rolling in so ominously. Oh!
Whoa.
That is mountain. Holy shit. This is just such a different landscape all of a sudden. Now we're up that much higher. There's more lower bushes, more tundra-like kind of grass. We've really went through several different ecosystems.
I don't think I can explain how big of a deal it is, how much shit we're carrying on our back. That's the hardest part. I feel like we'd be so much further without all that, but I think we're making progress and we're getting used to it. And today was a strong day. I'm super, super proud of us both.
It's 4:30, we're a kilometer away. Will we make it? We're gonna put you down? Whoa, that sounded aggressive. We're gonna put the camera down. And we'll probably just see you when we get to our tea house. Deuces. Why did I do that? Are we gonna push these beds together? Are you just gonna watch me like a beetle on my back?
Yeah. How do you feel?
Accomplished. And I know we say this as a joke, but quite possibly
Hardest I've ever been in my life.
the last time we were able to charge things was in Sierra Rubesi. We knew that there wouldn't be electricity.
I actually didn't know that.
Oh.
And when we say there's no electricity,
Yeah.
there's lights, and that's it.
There's 7 hooks. This is a 5-star resort. It's so cold that it doesn't even know where to focus.
There wasn't a big gap between our athleticism today. No one was holding anyone back. I think that's the most I've ever asked of my legs, and they didn't let me down, so thanks, legs.
This was our biggest day, actually. It was 8.9 kilometers.
Mm-hmm.
The first day we went 8.
Yeah.
Yesterday we were saying 3.
It might not be a big deal for a lot of people, but
For the questionably fit people in the room,
yeah,
us,
yeah.
it's a big deal. So, big win today. We're allowed to be stoked. Day 4 was a write-off of a rest day. So we're picking up here on day 5 of the journey. We're spry and, dare I say, refreshed. Day 4 on the hike. We already lost our poles. We forgot them at the last place that we stayed at, so we have to go back and hope that they're still there. I'm sure they are. Oh yeah, we are also at a rest day, but we'll talk about that later.
We stayed at this place, which is just a few meters ahead on the trail, and then walked just to the other hotel that has electricity and solar-powered hot showers, and just had a rest day. We needed to charge our stuff because we're making a film here. What of it, bruv? When we stayed here, we left our trekking poles, and now someone is staying in the room and they have their own lock on it, so now we wait.
Poles acquired. Thank goodness. The nice guy ran all the way back into the village and found the person who had the lock on the door for us. So now we are off to Langtang. Bye.
Bye.
Friggin' bluebird day, eh?
There's so
Gorgeous.
many cows and yaks in this part of the valley, and they use their, I'm gonna say a bad word, they use their poo-poo as fuel. I was wondering how these cows are taking big dumps on top of rocks, but people are picking it up and putting it there to dry.
Namaste. Namaste. You guys going up or down?
Going up.
Oh, okay.
It's super weird to be so far out of humanity and in the mountains, in the elements, and then there's just power lines running through. But how else is there going to be electricity at these places? You also wonder, how did those get up here? Were they on a person, a mule, or did they bring them in by helicopter? Wasn't sure if you wanted to sit down here.
No, I don't need to sit. I hate sitting.
Hello again.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Beautiful day.
We left our poles in your room, our trekking poles. Maybe you didn't see them because they would have been behind the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but you stay at my room
Yeah.
2 days ago or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
I thought it was that they belong to the guy.
Ah, so you just left them alone.
I saw them and then he went to where I was taking the breakfast.
Yeah.
So I said, "Can I have you the key because I have my..."
Apparently we're not too attached to them
Yeah,
yet.
we woke up and went, our poles aren't here.
Yeah, we
You
need
lose
those.
things. You lose the head, so imagine if you don't lose
Yeah.
the sticks one day.
Yeah, exactly.
No problem. I think it's the perfect time
Yeah, nice and quiet.
around. So don't forget your sticks here.
No.
Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
the best.
See you
Walk
later.
safe. I hope he doesn't think we peed in the bed.
It was you.
It was you who peed in the bed.
You pissed by me.
No, my water leaked, I swear. Is it rubbed in?
Yeah.
Well, here we are already. No, that sounded so fake.
Yeah, say that again.
Well, we're pretty much here already. It still says we're like 2 kilometers away, but you can see Langtang in the distance. It doesn't feel like we've done that much today.
Yeah, this is by far the easiest day. I feel like we've just filmed and talked to people.
I guess we just gotta walk through the town now, find a hotel. We're so close to Langtang village now. It's only, what?
I was kind of wondering wondering if we would run into you guys today.
We saw you from a distance and we were like,
They look really inexperienced. That must be them. Hi. Oh, hello.
how are you?
We're good.
Yeah?
Yeah, we took a little rest day in Tangxiap. So we didn't have Wi-Fi for like 2 days.
Yeah, we've been spamming you a little bit.
Oh no, that's good. Please spam us.
Did you have lunch already?
No, we didn't.
Could like backtrack a little bit.
Yeah, but let's
But
go
do
have
you want
lunch.
to
Yeah.
backtrack a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go have lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Did you guys do Yalapi?
We did.
Yeah?
We summited.
Woo!
We had great conditions.
That's amazing. What's going on here?
Oh no, we won't move.
Did you pet him?
Yeah. There's not enough dogs out here, so you know, gotta
Right.
get by with what you got. Nice to meet you. Come on in.
Are we gonna do that every time?
Probably not. It gets old. Welcome to our room. This place is pretty nice. It feels actually kind of warm, kind of insulated. We got 2 beds that we'll probably move together and make a mega bed. We got 2 windows, corner view, which is pretty dope. Really awesome view of the valley out of the back with 12 hooks. So end game hotel room for me. Electricity and an attached bathroom. Haven't actually looked in here yet though. It's a toilet and a shower and a cement floor and a window. And it says toilet on the door just so you know that you're defecating in the right spot.
Today was by far the easiest day. Took so many stops along the way. Just a lot of things kept happening on the trail that had us stopping, which was nice to have the ability to do that knowing that we didn't have to go too far today. We don't usually show too much in the evenings. That's not because nothing goes on, it's just that we're tired usually from hiking and filming for the day, but usually we're just cozied up in the kitchen or dining hall area and there's a fire on and everyone just kind of is settling in, ordering their dinner. Maybe you get a tea, maybe have a book that you're reading or chat with some people, and then dinner comes and usually we're in bed by like 8 and somehow still can't get out early. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of what happens.
So today is the final day. We get to our end destination, Kenjin Gompa. I think it's like 6.6 kilometers from here. I'm almost kind of sad for it to be over. Just now we're starting to get in the swing of things and just really starting to enjoy it. The sun is coming out now. It's not that early. It's probably going to be 8:30 before we get on the trail. There's a place on the way there called Me Very Happy Homestay or Hotel or something. They airlifted in an espresso machine, so we might have to check that out. But yeah, I guess let's not waste any more time.
Well, we got up early, again, thinking that we would leave early, again, and that didn't pan out. But I'm kind of happy about that because it was so windy and so cold this morning, and now just a light breeze, sun's out, it's beautiful. And we only have 300 meters of elevation to gain today. I don't want to speak too soon, but I feel as though it could be an easy day. Nice way to round off the inward journey. We also realized we neglected to mention what time of year we're doing this. It is November 25th, which is really getting to the end of the season, so it is colder. But there are way less people up here. The trail is quiet. We've been seeing a lot more locals versus tourists. We'll go sometimes like an hour without seeing anyone, so it's really peaceful.
Boy, am I glad we stopped here. Hi. Is this your dog?
Bingo.
His name? Bingo.
Namaste.
Namaste, friend.
Hello. Good morning.
Namaste.
Morning. Namaste.
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 Okay, we are about 5.3k away now, so we've made a bit of ground. We're very slow. People really don't trust how slow we are. But we are 800 meters away from the espresso place. Me very happy. There's a dog. Namaste.
Where do you have coffee? Good coffee.
Where's the coffee?
Good coffee, make okay?
We're very happy. Me very happy.
Yeah, me very happy, you very happy.
You're a good boy.
Okay, I bet you do.
I didn't think at almost 4,000 meters that we would find an espresso machine. I guess the word on the street is that the espresso machine was airlifted in immediately into my veins.
I saw that they had a bunch of flavored syrups below the counter, so yeah. So this is a white chocolate latte. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but there's guys shaping rocks to build these huts, so that's what that is. Get out of town. Oh, man. We just passed the craziest thing. Would you believe me if I told you there was a Hard Rock Cafe all the way up here? Somehow the mountains seem to be getting farther away. Just lovely.
I didn't like that. How far away are we?
Less than a kilometer.
Woo! We've almost reached our goal.
You know, it seemed so impossible at the beginning, but ever since like a day or two ago, it seemed like it was impossible to stop us.
We just kept putting one foot in front of the other, and now we're here.
You got it.
You're always capable of so much more than you give yourself credit for.
We're only in our 30s, like barely, and then we're seeing so many people who are so much older than us doing this trek, and I think it's a wake-up call for us to just have a healthier, more active lifestyle.
Yeah.
And do this a lot more.
But we're trekking enthusiasts now.
So they have more and more infrastructure up here all the time. They have the Hard Rock Cafe, and just recently they built the first ever Hilton up here. So guess where we're staying? Well, here it is. I don't think it's actually owned by the Hilton family though.
We made it. We made it. And we both feel dizzy and like shit.
Oh, it's so warm in here.
We made it.
I really hope going down is easier. I'm glad we took it slow.
Yeah, me too. Slowly. Otherwise, I don't know if we would have made it. But we're here. And more importantly, the guy who runs the place that we're staying is freaking lovely.
Sandu.
He's a
Big ups.
gem. I don't know what to do with myself.
I want to faceplant on the bed, do one of these, but I think it's a little bit too hard for that. I think we deserve a treat.
Yeah. Cheers. Okay.
I can't remember the last time I had chocolate.
I'm gonna dummy this.
6 servings. Yeah, right. This was 1 serving.
Hey, Evan.
Yeah.
What kind of dish would a knack bring to a barbecue? Yakaroni salad? If you didn't know, apparently, a female yak is called a knack. So it's actually knack cheese, not yak cheese. If you're eating yak cheese, you should be worried. That's something else.
It seems pretty quiet here in Kanjangopa. There's a few other people kind of walking around exploring, but I think most people are probably on like a day hike.
What I still can't get over is that our own 2 feet brought us here. I mean, a bus brought us to Sierra Brubensi, but still, from there, it was our feet that brought us. 2,300 meters of elevation gain and 30 kilometers.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't sound like too much, but the elevation gain is a lot, especially in the first couple days.
And it's weird. I think some people come all the way up here just to come back down the next day, but
I know that some people are on time constraints and whatnot, but man, if you have the time, do not rush.
well, what do you want to do?
I'm kind of craving the bakery.
Yeah, we should go get a baked good. Thank you.
You got chocolate drizzle on top. Oh, now you want to be friends. Okay, well, unfortunately, this is not for you. So we're at the Dorje Bakery. Killer little view. People up the trail kept telling us about all these bakeries, and we've been really excited to get here and finally try them. I had to get a cinnamon roll because I don't remember the last time I had one. It's actually cinnamony. Cinnamony. And there's for sure cream cheese in here. Either that or it's yak cheese. Don't worry, we can share.
Chocolate cake, how could I go wrong? She said it was her favorite, so. Yeah, it's like not dry. Can kind of taste like sugar granules in it, which is pretty good. Very legit. Don't look now, but I think we're being followed.
Hello, mister. Are you acting like you don't notice us?
Are those your friends?
You know them?
I don't want to climb on top of these big rocks.
if you had to describe the vibe of Kianjangumpa, what would it be?
Slowly. Yeah, it's just like one of the most calm and relaxing places I've ever been. It feels so great to just be sauntering around town with nothing but time.
What was Sandhu saying about all the buildings and the way that they're built now?
They used to be made out of wood, but the wood is expensive and not as sturdy, I guess, so.
And hard to get up here.
Yeah, and all the rock that they're building all these buildings with just comes right from fuck, now I'm choking on chocolate cake. Just comes from right over here.
And cement. And cement's easier,
Yeah.
he said. But it's too bad because the wooden houses are the traditional Tibetan structures out here. And he said that he misses it.
I can't remember if we've mentioned it yet, and not everyone may know, but in 2015 there was a really bad earthquake in Nepal, and it caused a rock slide and also like a massive chunk of a glacier to break off and pretty much wipe out the village of Langtang. They spent a long time rebuilding from that, and
He said it took them 4 years
yeah,
just to move all the rock out of the valley.
really, really sad because everyone that lives here, there's no one who didn't lose someone.
He said that there was about 500 to 600 people that lost their lives. I feel like we don't know loss the way that a lot of people around the world do. Not to that degree. Imagine losing 6 people in your family in a second. When we were talking with Sandhu today, he was telling us about everyone that he had lost. And I said, you still seem like such a happy person. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't be happy after that. And he said, I was really sad for a little while, but you can't be sad forever because that creates a whole sad life. You don't look like a yak yet.
Yeah, I don't.
Is this Mama?
Hey, little cow.
Oh, you need your horn to scratch.
It's a lot of yak shit. Doesn't smell though, surprisingly. We've been hanging out in Kanjangompa for
Like a day?
like a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a bunch of little hikes that you can do from here. The one we're going to, I think, is the easier one. It's a glacier viewpoint.
From what we hear, not many people do it. So hopefully we'll be alone.
Yeah. And you can see a bit of the glacier from here, and it looks pretty cool. So.
Is that it? I think there's 2 glaciers, is the thing. I guess we'll see when we get there.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
All right.
Okay.
Get trucking. What do you think so far? 2 seconds in.
I seem to have lost all stamina, and I don't know where it went.
The elevation took it.
Yeah, maybe.
You look really cool, by the way.
Stop it.
No, you do, I promise.
Well, at least I look cool. I don't feel very cool.
Aw.
Yeah.
Spam the comments, Evan is cool.
Oh yeah, this viewpoint is 2.7 kilometers, and it's 301 meters upwards, just in case you wanted stats.
We were talking to a guy last night, and apparently guides say you're not supposed to round off any of the elevation because it's not fair.
Yeah.
You're supposed to just say it exactly as it is, so we may have been doing that this whole time. Well, I think we're 0.5k in, and yeah, definitely a bit more out of breath up here than we have been at the other elevations. I'd like to think that we could have gotten to the peak, but I really don't know if my current physical abilities would match that. Who knows? But there's apparently this really cool festival here in August, someone was telling us, so maybe not next August, but 1 August we will be back.
Yeah.
And we'll do the peak then. Maybe we'll spend like a month here because this is gorgeous.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely be back, but I think for now we're satisfied with what we've done.
This is way more than we could have asked of our bodies, and we're still doing a bit more.
Okay, we're almost here, but this last part is the steepest. It's only like 380 meters far, but it's 100 meters up still, so it's a lot of elevation gain in a very little amount of distance.
Have you seen two of our friends, deer?
Yeah, we passed
They're
them.
still there?
No, they were on their way into the village, but they were safe.
Yeah. How was it?
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Nice.
Awesome.
Oh my God. I feel like I can't look around too much. I might lose my balance and fall off this mountain. But it looks like we're almost to the top. It's like one last little scramble, and then we should be at the viewpoint. And I think it's gonna be worth it. I think we're here. Wow. Oh. Yeah, I couldn't have handled a peak today. This is enough of a peak for me. Are we actually here? We have almost 360 view of mountains. This is insane. Our feet brought us here. Oh, God. Holy shit.
That was fucking crazy.
Yeah, that was so loud and massive. I've never seen anything like that.
Well, this is our final little side quest of this Nepal trekking adventure. And in our friend group, we have a tradition when we celebrate accomplishing something. Usually we drink Fireball. Since they don't have that here, we found this, which is Jack Daniel's Fire. I imagine it's the same thing.
Here's to the gang. And here's to Nepal.
Cheers. That's actually, I don't want to say it's better than Fireball, but I don't mind that.
I got it.
Oh, I didn't think
got
it'd be
it.
possible.
I thought it was too small.
See you when we're looking at you. Whoa, whoa.